Good morning, Mid-Missouri. I'm Jordan Locke. Here's a look at your morning headlines. It costs millions of dollars to run the Chimoy power plant. With millions of dollars of improvements needed, engineers are talking about shutting down the plant. Residents of Chimoy came out to the local high school to hear from officials about the outlook of the beloved plant. Elected officials from throughout Missouri are scheduled to attend an event in Moberly today called Shoes from the Heart and Head Start. The event will support needy children throughout the state by providing shoes for those who cannot afford them. In just its second year, organizers have collected more than 500 pairs of shoes for kids across 4 countries. The event begins at 11:30 today at Moberly's Head Start. The Today Show will be right back. Good morning, Mid-Missouri. I'm Jordan Locke, and an MU scientist will be honored by President Obama today with the highest honor of the U.S. government can give scientists, engineers, and inventors. M. Frederick Hawthorne is being honored for his work with the chemical element boron. He developed a therapy technique used in experimental treatments for cancer, arthritis, and other diseases. Hawthorne is also the director of the International Institute of Nano and Molecular Medicine at MU. Good morning, Mid-Missouri. These are your morning headlines. Some Missouri lawmakers want fewer eyes in the sky. The Missouri House has passed a bill putting new restrictions on using manned or unmanned aircraft to gather information. Law enforcement agencies would be prohibited from using aircraft to gather information about criminal activity without a warrant. The bill also bans aerial observation of farm fields without the owner's consent. Disagreement crossed party lines, with some lawmakers saying it would hamper police investigations, while others said it guarantees protections of privacy. The bill's sponsors said it will not have any serious impact on law enforcement. The Highway Patrol, which has planes and helicopters, told KOMU it would comply with whatever policy passes. A Pennsylvania-based manufacturer of building materials plans to build a $100 million facility in Montgomery County to make asphalt roofing shingles. CertainTeed Corporation says the new complex in Jonesburg will employ 100 people. Construction will start this summer. Missouri's Department of Economic Development has authorized up to $5 million in incentives for the project if CertainTeed meets job creation and investment criteria. People who fraudulently sign petitions for ballot initiatives could face stiffer penalties under legislation passed by the Missouri Senate. The bill would make petition signature fraud a felony. Violators would face up to 5 years in prison and a fine of more than $1,000. That legislation now goes to the House. Thanks for watching. The Today Show will be right back. Good morning, Mid-Missouri. I'm Jordan Locke. Here's a look at your morning headlines. The True False Film Festival is underway with more than a dozen or so films already shown. And today, reserved tickets are already gone. You can still get a ticket to any screening by showing up at the venue an hour beforehand. Organizers confirm tickets for every documentary are still available. Regardless of the weather, even outdoor activities will still stick to their original schedule. Along with the long list of films, several bands will perform today as part of the True False Film Festival. David Wax Museum will perform at Mojo's at 9:30 p.m. and Muka Batsa will play at the Blue Note at 11:30. These shows are free for everyone with a True False Film Pass or $10 without. The Columbia Pachyderm Club is hosting a luncheon today. It begins at 11:30 at Jack's Restaurant off the I-70 Business Loop. 3rd Ward Councilman Gary Kespel and Sid Sullivan will be attending. And we'll be right back with the Today Show. Good morning, Mid-Missouri. I'm Jordan Locke. MU will announce the winners of a new online program initiative today. The initiative was designed to increase the accessibility of undergraduate and graduate programs. In August, MU announced that it would invest more than $2 million to enhance its online degree offerings. Currently, MU has 5 undergrad degree programs and 61 graduate certificates offered online. More than 900 firefighters and other medical responders from across Missouri and 8 other states will participate participate in a winter fire school in Columbia this weekend. There are more than 85 classes available for emergency personnel, including trauma techniques, new technology, and different approaches to strip mall store fires. The event is sponsored by MU Extension's Fire and Rescue Training Institute and begins today at noon at the Holiday Inn Executive Center. Missouri senators have passed legislation that would allow people with mental disabilities to have specially trained dogs in public places. The bill was approved unanimously and expands the definition of service dog. The legislation specifically covers people with autism. Thanks for watching. The Today Show will be right back.